The record-breaking $16.65 billion deal with Bank of America is the latest action by the national working group that President Obama asked me to co-chair in 2012. This agreement sends a powerful message that we are going to hold financial institutions accountable for fraudulent behavior that they engaged in. We're going to hold them accountable for their role in the devastating economic crash of 2008. And for families right here in New York, it means more than $800 million in relief, $300 million in cash, and a minimum of $500 million in direct assistance to families and communities who are still struggling to recover from the 2008 economic collapse. Bank of America itself and Merrill Lynch and Countrywide, which are companies that it acquired, sold residential mortgage-backed securities that were full of underlying mortgage loans they knew or should have known would never be paid off. They had a series of processes that were shams. This settlement, which, by the way, is the largest settlement in the history of the United States with a single institution, it eclipses the $13 billion settlement with J.P. Morgan Chase, also the product of our working group that was announced last fall. And what this means for working families in New York is that there's going to be more money that's going to the state, and we're going to work to see that that's spent to help the communities that were hurt and the people that were hurt, but also a menu of consumer relief totaling a minimum of $500 million for New York. And that includes, for the first time, principal reductions for borrowers whose mortgages were insured by the Federal Housing Administration. Research by our office estimates that 23% of all the distressed home loans in New York State are FHA insured. These represent the largest portion of Bank of America's portfolio of distressed loans in New York. And for the first time, these homeowners are also going to be eligible for relief. So the agreement with Bank of America is a major step in the fight to hold accountable the banks that caused the mortgage crisis and brought the U.S. economy to its knees. It will bring some measure of justice to families who are still on the brink of losing their homes because of the reckless misconduct of these banks, and it will provide real assistance in helping homeowners and the communities where they live to recover.